Hello, this is Kenneth Patnott again. I'm doing another Jund deck. This is a agro deck with a rather interesting sideboard. One of my friends suggested doing agro Jund instead of controlled Jund midrange, so I thought I'd give it a try. Lands are basically the same though. 2 utility lands, Catholic Wolf Run, because Catholic Wolf Run trample, and a bonus is always good stuff. Just punch through for the game. Next is 3 O-Tombs and 3 Woodland Cemeteries, same as last one, because you need the black and green just for a lot of the stuff in here. Goes really well with, just need the mana. Dual lands better than basic lands, even if they do sometimes cost you life. 2 Dragon Skull Summits still. Put them in for the extra land. 4 Blood Crypts, as soon as I grab those, because Blood Crypts are awesome for the black and red mana. Dual lands. 4 Stomping Grounds. 4 Rootbound Crags. So that you have all the mana you'll ever need of whatever color you could possibly want whenever you need it. Here's for where the stuff starts getting different. 4 Lotless Trolls. I remember being really happy when I pulled these because at the time they were $10 to $15 a piece and it was ridiculous. They're good, but they're not amazing. Combat trick is great. Combat tricks with them, just discard your hand. 2 and Trampler is fun. The regeneration's the big thing on him. Plus, he's a 2/1 for 2. He sticks around, and you can make him big pretty easily. Not a bad card. Next is 3 Vexing Devils. If I had a 4th, I'd probably be running it, but I don't. It's a good card. It's basically a Boros Charm a lot of the times, because if you're not paying the life, that means it's late game, in which case it was a 1-drop 4/3, which is never bad. 1-drop for 4 damage is still not bad, but it really hurts any control deck, because you can do a turn 1, so they're down. You're starting at a much lower life total, which is good for me because I'm the one trying to kill you. Next is something a little odd, but definitely a Ravnica flavor. Quirion Drad. Even though it is M13, definitely goes with Ravnica. Since almost everything in this has something other than just green in its mana cost, this is always getting bigger. I play something, it's bigger. Play something else, it's bigger. May not have trample, but it's a big threat really fast. And for 2 mana, that's pretty cool. Wish the wording was a little different on it, but still a good card. Next is 2 Dread Manglers. Only 2 because I could only find 2 that I had. I haven't gotten an opportunity to trade much for them because it is an uncommon. People tend not to carry them around. I do have the awesome alternate art version that you got out of the, I don't remember what it was called, but this thing just looks awesome. 3/3 haste for 3, scavenge of 5, which is a bit expensive for only 3 +1/+1 counters, but it's still a good card. Next is, since this is a very creature heavy deck, 2 Domri Raids. Almost never use the fight ability. It's almost always just card advantage. And if you ever get the ultimate off, which is ridiculous, you've pretty much won the game. Though you almost never do. He gains you life because everything's attacking him attacking her. Looks like a dude. Come on. What kind of art is that for a girl planeswalker? Just whatever. It's one of my things I get annoyed with about Magic. They have weird arts for some stuff. Next is 4 more It's 4 Gore Clan Rampagers, same as the last deck, because Gore Clan Rampager is amazing. That extra 4 power, it's Titanic growth with trample. Just waiting to see Modern Pro Tour with some guy running Infect and just going, that gets +4/+4 and trample, and just blast out a little bit of red. You're running dual lands anyway, why not? Next is a 1 of Olivia Voldaren. I sent it out because it is an early aggro deck, but she's such a good card, I just had to keep running one. This one's the foil one because foil's awesome. People get jealous. However, one of my friends, he gets jealous and he can steal it on my grave, and I get really annoyed when he does that. Awesome card. Next is my other late drop threat, Huntmaster of the Fells, because it's Huntmaster of the Fells. Life, token, damage, everything. Great card. Once again, same as last time, Deathrite Shaman, because Deathrite Shaman has too many effects. If he only had 1 or 2 of them, he'd be good. He has 3, so he's ridiculous. Yeah. Next is the card that goes best with him. 4 Lilianas. I was going to run 3, but I couldn't find anything that was just as good. Sorry I'm fidgeting so much. I just had a bunch of caffeine and it's really early in the morning. Need my sleep, but oh well. It's a weekend. Next is 2 Searing Spears, because Searing Spears is good, but not amazing. Now it's almost always going at my opponent, almost never hitting creatures, though it occasionally will. And then lastly, 4 Pillar Flames. Because, well, Pillar Flame XL stuff. No more Undying, no weird stuff going on. No bringing it back from the grave somehow. It's good stuff. And 2 damage to my opponent if need be. Now for my sideboard, which is where it gets really, really weird, because the difference between my last Jund midrange and my Jund aggro is exactly 15 cards. If you get where I'm going, great. Not, well, here's where I'm going with it. My sideboard is the 15 cards I took out of my main board. 3 Mizium Mortars, does 4 damage to creatures, almost nothing has more 4 toughness, so it's great. 3 Abrupt Decays, because early aggro dies to it, because it just has less than 3 mana cost, so it's fun stuff. It's always funny when someone casts Primordial Hydra for like 5, and then you Abrupt Decay it, and got in an argument with some guy going, but I cast it for 5, that means it's 7 mana. No, it doesn't. Still only 2, because X is always 0, unless it's on the stack. Fun stuff. 2 Bonfires if I run against something that I need Bonfires for. Bonfire's cool. That other Olivia Voldaren, because it's Olivia Voldaren. 2 Farseeks to fix the mana for the slower version. Sorry. Said really early. 2 Thragtusk, because Thragtusk is Thragtusk. Life, tokens, 5/3. Kessig Wolfram gives it trample. It's Thragtusk. Always fun. Followed by 2 Thundermaw Hellkites to end the game once I've sideboarded. It's a good card. Pretty basic as to why I run it. Now, the reason I have exactly 15 cards that just change the deck completely is because it is hilarious to see people's faces when they expect to be running against this early aggro thing, and all of a sudden it's this mid-range. So they have all these dead sideboard cards. Running against one guy, he sideboarded in Slaughter Games and said, I Slaughter Games your, I think he went with Lawless Troll that time. He later tried to do that to Quirion Dryad on another game, and it doesn't work because they're no longer in the deck, and that's funny. Thanks for wasting your uncounterable card on something that's not in my deck. Game 3 I switched back, and he Slaughter Games for Thragtusk, and it wasn't there. It was hilarious. This guy could not figure out what I'd done. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to set this up to upload, and then, yeah, bye.